What if your old, scratched 50 cent coin is secretly worth millions? Money bag. In this video, we uncover the most valuable state 50 cent coins, even in bad condition, that shocked collectors with massive auction prices. Don't spend your small change until you watch this. First up, the 50 cent 2019 España Cervantes coin is an official circulating coin issued by Banco de España as part of the unified monetary system managed within the Eurozone, and it represents both everyday economic activity and national cultural pride because it carries the portrait of the legendary Spanish writer Miguel de Cervantes, the celebrated author of the masterpiece Don Quixote, a literary work widely regarded as one of the greatest novels ever written in world history, making this small coin not only a medium of exchange but also a symbolic tribute to Spain's golden age of literature and intellectual achievement. The coin belongs to the Euro cent series that includes denominations of 10, 20, and 50 cents in Spain featuring Cervantes' portrait, and in the 2019 issue the obverse side shows his finely detailed bust facing left, surrounded by the inscription, España, the year, 2019, and the 12 stars of the European Union arranged in a circular pattern representing unity and cooperation among European member states, while the reverse side carries the standard common European design created by Belgian designer Luc Lux, displaying the large numeral, 50, over a stylized map of Europe with connecting lines that symbolize economic integration and shared currency circulation across national borders. The 50 cent coin is composed of Nordic gold, which is not real gold but a durable alloy of approximately 89% copper, 5% aluminum, 5% zinc, and 1% tin, giving it its distinctive golden color, corrosion resistance, and long-lasting durability for heavy circulation, and the coin measures about 24.25 mm in diameter, 2.38 mm in thickness, and weighs approximately 7.80 grams, with a reeded or finely notched edge that allows easier identification by touch, especially helpful for visually impaired users, demonstrating how modern coinage combines practical functionality with cultural symbolism. In 2019, millions of these coins were minted for general circulation, meaning they were produced in very high quantities and distributed through banks, businesses, vending machines, supermarkets, public transport systems, and everyday commercial transactions throughout Spain and potentially other Eurozone countries due to the free movement of euro coins across borders, and because of this high mintage, the coin in normal or bad condition typically has no premium collector value and remains worth only its face value of 50 cents unless it contains a rare and verified mint error. When discussing bad condition, numismatists refer to coins that have experienced extensive wear and tear from circulation, such as heavy scratches, dents, discoloration, dark toning, corrosion spots from moisture exposure, environmental damage from chemicals or soil, edge nicks, flattening of design details, weak lettering, smoothing of Cervantes, facial features, or even bending or deformation, and coin grading plays a crucial role in determining collectible interest because coins are evaluated on a standardized scale ranging from poor P1 to mint state Mississippi 70, with heavily worn examples often falling into categories like about good AG3, good G4, or very good VG8, where significant design elements may be partially visible but lack sharpness and clarity, and in the case of a badly worn 2019 Spain 50-cent coin, the fine lines in Cervantes' hair and clothing may be almost completely flattened, the edges of the letters in España may appear soft or partially faded, and the map details on the reverse may lose their crisp definition, making the coin less attractive to collectors who prefer higher-grade specimens. Additionally, improper cleaning is a major factor that can reduce value even further, as some people attempt to polish coins to make them shiny, but this often creates unnatural surfaces, micro-scratches, and hairline abrasions that permanently damage the original mint luster, and collectors generally prefer natural wear over harsh cleaning because originality is highly valued in numismatics. Historically, Spain transitioned from the Spanish peseta to the euro in 2002 when physical euro coins and banknotes were introduced, and since then Cervantes has remained a consistent design element on Spain's smaller cent coins, reinforcing national identity within a shared European monetary framework. and the 2019 issue continues this tradition without major design changes, meaning that it does not represent a commemorative or limited edition release but rather a standard circulation coin, so in bad condition its monetary worth remains equal to 50 euro cents for daily transactions, although outside the Eurozone its exchange value depends on currency conversion rates at the time of exchange, and in countries like Pakistan it may be kept as a foreign collectible curiosity rather than used for spending. However, there are rare circumstances where a 2019 50-cent coin could attract additional interest if it exhibits minting anomalies such as double strikes, off-center strikes, die cracks, clipped planchettes, rotated dies, or other production errors confirmed by professional grading services, yet such cases are uncommon and must be authenticated to carry premium value. Overall, the 50 euro cent 2019 España Cervantes coin in bad condition is primarily significant as a functional piece of modern European currency and a cultural tribute to Miguel de Cervantes rather than as a high-value collectible, serving as a reminder of Spain's literary heritage and its participation in the broader European Economic Union. And while heavily circulated examples may not command high prices in the numismatic market, they still hold educational and historical interest as everyday artifacts that have traveled through countless hands, transactions, and stories across Europe, embodying both economic utility and enduring cultural symbolism in a small but meaningful metallic form. Next up, the 50 euro cent 2009 coin is a widely circulated denomination of the European monetary system and forms an important part of the coin series used by countries that adopted the euro as their official currency, and understanding its background, design, metal composition, circulation history, and collector value becomes especially interesting when discussing examples found in bad condition, because condition plays a major role in determining whether a coin is simply worth its face value or whether it holds additional collectible appeal. The 50-cent coin is struck in what is commonly known as Nordic gold, a durable alloy made primarily of copper with smaller percentages of aluminum, zinc, and tin, which gives the coin its attractive golden color while ensuring that it does not tarnish easily like pure copper coins. And this alloy was specifically chosen for euro coins to provide long-term resistance against wear, environmental exposure, and frequent handling in everyday transactions such as shopping, vending machines, transportation tickets, and retail change. And in 2009 millions of these coins were minted across multiple Eurozone countries including Spain, Germany, France, Italy, Belgium, the Netherlands, Austria, and others, each country producing its own national obverse design while sharing the same common European reverse designed by Luke Lukes that displays a map of Europe with the denomination clearly marked as 50 euro cent. When we speak specifically about the 2009 issue, it is important to understand that mintage numbers in most larger countries were relatively high, meaning the coin is not considered rare in standard circulated condition, and therefore a 2009 50 euro cent coin found in bad condition, meaning heavily worn, scratched, dented, discolored, or with partially faded design elements, typically carries no premium above its face value of 50 cents, because collectors strongly prefer coins graded as uncirculated (UNC), brilliant uncirculated (BU), or mint state (MS), where the original mint luster remains intact and design details are sharp and fully visible. In contrast, a coin in bad condition may be graded as good G, very good VG, or fine F depending on how much detail remains visible in critical areas such as facial features on portrait designs, architectural lines, stars, lettering, and the European map on the reverse side, and heavy circulation over many years can smooth down high points of the design, especially on coins that passed through thousands of hands between 2009 and the present day. And it is also common for badly circulated coins to show edge nicks because the 50-cent coin features a distinctive edge with alternating smooth and finely milled sections, which can become flattened or damaged after years of contact with other coins. If we consider the Spanish 2009 50-cent coin for example, it features the portrait of Miguel de Cervantes, the famous author of Don Quixote, symbolizing Spain's literary heritage, and in bad condition the finer details of Cervantes' hair and facial expression may appear blurred or nearly invisible, while the stars surrounding the design may become shallow or partially worn away. yet even in such condition the coin remains fully legal tender and usable in any Eurozone country. Similarly, Germany's 50-cent coin design featuring the Brandenburg Gate may lose architectural sharpness after heavy wear, and France's design of the Sower may show reduced detail in the flowing lines of the figure, but these changes are purely aesthetic and do not affect the coin's face value. From a numismatic perspective, the only situation in which a 2009 50-euro-cent coin in bad condition might still command a premium price is if it contains a significant minting error such as an off-center strike, double strike, clipped planchette, wrong metal composition, or a rare die variety, because mint errors are collectible regardless of wear if they remain clearly identifiable, though severe damage can sometimes reduce even an error coin's desirability. It is also important to mention that some small Eurozone states such as Monaco, San Marino, or Vatican City produce far fewer coins compared to larger economies, and lower mintage numbers can increase collector demand. But even then, extreme wear typically limits high resale value unless the coin is from a particularly scarce issue. Economically speaking, by 2009 the euro had already become one of the world's strongest and most traded currencies, second only to the US dollar in global foreign exchange markets, and the 50-cent denomination played a practical mid-range role in daily pricing structures, bridging the gap between smaller copper-plated steel coins like 1, 2, and 5 cents and larger denominations like 1 and 2 euros, and over time as inflation and digital payments increased, physical coins such as the 50-cent piece gradually became less central in large transactions but remained essential for small purchases and exact change. When evaluating a 2009 50-euro-cent coin in bad condition today, a collector or dealer would first examine authenticity, then check the country of origin, inspect for mint errors, evaluate the level of wear, and compare it with catalog values from numismatic references, but in the vast majority of cases the conclusion would be that the coin holds historical and functional value rather than collectible rarity, serving as a small but tangible representation of European economic cooperation and shared identity under the euro system. And although online rumors sometimes exaggerate claims about ordinary coins being worth hundreds or thousands of euros, realistic market analysis shows that standard high mintage 2009 50-cent coins in poor condition are generally worth exactly 50 euro cents, making them more interesting as educational examples of currency design, metallurgy, and circulation patterns than as high investment collectibles. Yet for beginner coin enthusiasts even a worn example can mark the starting point of a broader euro coin collection journey that explores different national designs, mint years, and production variations across the Eurozone. Please like and subscribe to my channel.